Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be taking you through my go-to literally 10 max 15-minute makeup routine and just catching up, a few little life updates, what I'm getting up to at the moment, and a few things you can expect to see on my channel over the next few weeks. I will mention in this video I'm going away to New York next week, which I'm super excited about, and that's going to bring lots of content. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. I hope you enjoy this video. Today I've got a lot of filming to do today, so I'm going to put some makeup on, try and add a bit of bronzeness to my face, because literally all my fake tan has come off now, but I'm pasty pale. I literally am in need of such a holiday. My skin is breaking out. So yeah, I thought I'd do a little get ready with me and a bit of a life update, catch up whilst I get ready, instead of vlogging my whole day, because I feel like I've been doing a lot of like daily vlogs, working from home vlogs and like full days of eating. So I thought we'd just mix it up this week, as I'm trying to go back to doing like 2 videos a week. So there'll be like one longer kind of vlog style video and one like shorter kind of just chatty video, to just keep a bit of contrast, variety, if you want to look at variety. So yeah, I thought I would just get ready with you guys on camera and just chat through what's been going on in my life, and some of my monthly favorites as well, because I've really been getting into, I think because I've been wearing a lot more makeup, I really got into doing my makeup. But I do, as you guys will know, I have one quick simple routine. It literally takes me about 10 minutes to do my makeup, which I love because I'm just never going to be a girl that takes like an hour to do her makeup. But as you can see, I've got a few like breakouts and stuff. I have recently, let me start prepping my skin whilst we're talking. I recently got these little clips off of Amazon as well. I think I've got them the wrong way up there, but hey ho. I've just prepped my face. You know, I've got a Rare Beauty obsession with the 4-in-1 Rare Beauty setting, priming, hydrating mist. And then I'm gonna go on my contour because that's how I start off all the time. But yeah, essentially what I was gonna say about the breakouts and stuff is I've actually recently changed pills and my body is just all over the place at the moment. So I think that is why my skin is just really suffering and taking a battering. Like, I think it's all just getting a bit confused for my liking, because like mood swings have been all over the place. Everything has just been an absolute nightmare. So yeah, not the best for me. I'm gonna blend that in with the Refine brush. I'm literally so excited. So this actually, because I'm a bit behind on videos, this is gonna go up the same day I'm filming it. So this is like a real time basically video for you guys. But I'm going to New York a week today, so I'm so excited. I am still at home, staying in my family home, looking after my dog. But I just feel like I'm finding dog hairs everywhere because I'm at home with my dog, and he's like a long-haired German Shepherd, so it's pretty intense. There's just dog hair everywhere, so if you see some just floating around on my jumper, just ignore it. I'm just going in with the NARS cream concealer, cover up that big fat spot. This is in the shade Vanilla, I think. I normally have custard, but as I'm so pale at the moment, I got vanilla. I finally got it again because, yeah, I was using a Morphe one, which was alright, but I would prefer this one. And I've also got the Rare Beauty concealer brush, which is so good. I don't know what it is about doing concealer with that brush, but it just kind of stops it from creasing for me, which is obviously so helpful because I get so many creases around my eyes, as you can see. And now we're gonna go in with the best, the one and only Rare Beauty Skin Tint. But I think I've said this before in a previous video. I think in one of my daily vlogs I got ready at the beginning. This bottle leaks, which is so annoying. So I think when I travel next week, I'm gonna put it in like a little plastic bag. I'm gonna put it in my makeup bag, but there is nothing worse than opening up your makeup bag and seeing just tinted moisturiser or foundation everywhere. So yeah, let's get in with this. My hair's really messy. I'm gonna wash my hair later, but I'm gonna film my workout today. So I was like, I'll put a bit of makeup on, get ready, I've got to film some recipes, and then like washing my hair later will be like a reward. Do you know what I mean? Did anyone else get that? Where it's like, it's nice, it's relaxing. That'll be my evening kind of entertainment. I'll put a hair mask and everything. I'm just gonna go in my sponges. And I literally just take it all over my face to kind of dull down the contour. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions of things to do while we're in New York, please let me know, because we've actually booked up quite a lot. I'll share my itinerary in another video because I won't do it now. But yeah, I'm so excited. I've never been. We're there for 5 days and we have pretty like much booked everything we wanted to do. A lot of it will just be like wandering around and exploring, because a lot of it will just be like sightseeing and stuff. We haven't booked to go up like the Empire State Building or anything like that, but we're going up the Summit One building. Everyone said this is actually a bit better than going up Rockefeller or the Empire State Building because it's a bit more of like an experience and it's not over and done within 10 minutes. So that will be fun. Okay, skin tint is all blended out. Next up we have blush. Literally we're already basically done. This is so quick, which I love. Rare Beauty Nearly Made blush is my favourite. I'm just gonna be lazy and use the same brush as I did. I really like never know where to look. I feel like my instinct when I'm doing my makeup and filming it is to look in the viewfinder, but I really should not do that because I will do a really crap job if I do that. But yeah, any suggestions of things to do while we're in New York, I would really appreciate it. But like I said, we actually have got a pretty busy schedule already. But I'm so excited. I'm a bit annoyed though because it looks like the weather is going to be a bit colder than we anticipated. Currently it's 16 degrees there today, which is abnormally high for this time of year. But when we go there next week, it's going to be lows of -6 and highs of 4 degrees, which is obviously significantly colder and significantly colder than it is here. And I just don't want to be like layered up to the max going in and out of like kind of shops and indoor outdoor, and you know when you're like cold outside but you're too hot inside, it's just a nightmare. Of course we've got to set the face. Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I love the way I'm literally just here in Zach's jumper looking like an absolute slob and I'm like doing a full face of makeup. Oh god, I hate it when it doesn't come out at the top. And I just use one of the powder puffs. I just like tap away the excess on the back of my hand. I've realised that is the best thing to do, otherwise it does crease. But I can see myself this year getting the travel bug. I feel like the last like year or so I've very much been in like a nesting kind of mode, like just wanting to like be in one place, settled and have like my own space. Whereas now I feel like that is completely going out the window. The spot is so sore, oh my gosh. Okay, just going with some extra bronzer. I used the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, which is just the absolute OG bronzer, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to New York with Zach. But like I was saying, I'm just like I think I'm going to get the travel bug. Like I'm no longer wanting to nest, I want to explore. Feeling very inspired by Holly Brooks. And she just did her like over a month in LA and just like lived a different lifestyle for a month. I think that sounds perfect for me because I don't really want to like get up and leave and go to a completely new place and just completely start fresh. But like whereas if you're just a month, it's kind of like, it's long enough that you feel like you're getting the experience of living there, but you're not actually like upping and just leading your life in the UK kind of thing, if that makes sense. That's kind of why it appeals to me. I think I really want to go to Sydney again and go back to Australia and see my family there. That would literally just make my year if I got to go there at the end of this year. So maybe, fingers crossed, that might happen. A bit of travel content from me. But yeah, currently I'm going, the trip to New York isn't long, it's only 5 days. And we'll see. I think it's kind of like, basically Zach was asked to go out there with work in September, so now he really wants me to see it. But I just can't see us ever living there. Like I just think it's too big a city and it's too expensive as well. I just think, well, I mean, I haven't actually been, but I've heard that it's really expensive. And like, I already think London is really expensive. So if I think London is expensive, I think I'm gonna get a nasty shock when I go to New York. Even like, I think the exchange rate's really bad at the moment, so when we were looking at restaurants and stuff, booking stuff, and we were looking at pricing, I always like used to, with America, like half it and then add a bit on, because it used to be like, what, 1.8, I don't know. I don't quite know how it works, but at the moment it's nowhere near like 1 to 2. It's like you're only getting about 20% off what the price is if you put it in pounds. So yeah. Name something worse than this feeling when you do that. Okay, it took me so long to sort out the mascara fiasco. I've kind of forgotten what I was talking about. I think I was talking about going away and travelling and stuff like that. I just think my head is no longer in London. I don't really need to be there. I love it there, but I'm not like 100% that's going to be my forever place. So I kind of want to explore different places, whether or not I keep a base in London and then I move around, but I just feel like it'd be cheaper just to only be paying for rent in one place, do you know what I mean? Than like to be paying rent in London but then going away all the time. I'm just gonna set my face again with the foreign one in a minute. I find that so refreshing. Something about setting spray. Something about setting spray that's so refreshing. There we go. I'm looking a bit more put together now, and that literally took me 15 minutes, including the whole mascara fiasco, so pretty good staple routine, and I've just got a bit of an extra glow. I'm not as tanned as I would like to be, but sadly we'll not be catching a tan in New York, but in a couple of weeks when we get back from New York, not the first weekend but the following weekend, we go to Barcelona. So I'm hoping by then it's going to be about 25 degrees in Barcelona, like mid-20s, and I'll be able to catch a bit of a tan. Let me have a look now. Let me see what the UV level's like, because the other day the UV level was quite high in New York. Which is just such a bummer. Barcelona is currently 17 degrees there with a UV level of 4. You can catch a tan on a 4. It's moderate. Use sun protection until 5 p.m. And it's saying next week it's going to be highs of 22. So I'm hoping in a couple weeks time, if we get lucky and it doesn't rain, we might get 25 degrees, which would be so nice. Because our pool, I don't know if I explained it on here, but I would have explained it on Instagram. We were meant to go September last year. Zach and I were meant to go, and Zach lost his passport right before we were meant to go. So we ended up moving the trip because we knew we wouldn't be able to get a passport in time, basically. We moved the trip to April this year because I was like, I didn't want to go in the winter. Like, we had a hotel that's got a pool and stuff, and I was like, and it's near the beach, we've got 4 whole days there, so I'm kind of like, it'd be so much nicer if it's at least like moderately warm. Like, it doesn't have to be baking, but warm enough that we can explore and we're just like wearing t-shirts and jeans kind of thing. I don't want to be wrapped up to the max, because obviously New York is going to be our cold holiday. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with everything at the moment, in terms of I've actually really enjoyed being in the countryside at home, in my family home, and I think that's what made me think about it a lot more. And I just miss sunshine. Like, I think I need to be somewhere sunny. And some of you may know, I've got family in Sydney, and I've actually got friends over there currently. One of my friends, she's out there and she's constantly sending me pictures and stuff, and I'm like, that just looks so much more of a bit of me. And because realistically they get bad weather in their winter, but not nowhere near as bad as us, and like at least they're always near the beach and stuff and it's pretty, whereas London in the rain is just not pretty. When the sun comes out it's lovely. But yeah, so I'm gonna like play it by ear, see how I feel. Come at November time, that's when our lease finishes. It's just crazy. The crazy thing about renting in London is that you literally find a flat, you move in, you kind of get settled in the flat, and then before you know it, you're looking again for another flat, because the way they are upping rent in London at the moment is absolutely ridiculous. We obviously left our last flat last year because they wanted to up our rent by like, I don't know if I ever said it on here, but they wanted to up it by £400 a month. So it would have been an extra £200 a month each, which is just like a lot of money when you think about things. Like, that's like a whole month's worth of food for me. More than, to be honest. Depending on how budget friendly I am. But yeah, so it's just a lot. And I think if our flat that we're in now, if they wanted to up the rent, we just couldn't justify it. It's such a lovely flat, but there are some like downfalls with it. And yeah, it's just, I prefer it to our old flat, to be honest. So you guys would have seen both flats, but I really prefer our flat now. We only have 1 bathroom, which is probably the biggest downfall, but it doesn't really make a difference. Like, the amount of time for you both need to go in there at the same time, it's really rare. My flatmate and I are really close, so I'm like, I'll pee and poo in front of you, I don't care. But it's just obviously like showering and stuff like that. And if you've got people over, it can make it a bit more difficult, but it really does not make a difference at all. But yeah, let me know if you want me to film some stuff whilst we're in New York. I'm kind of like unsure if I'm going to at the moment, just because I'm going with Zach, and this is not his thing at all, and I have to respect that, so we'll see. But I'll put loads on Instagram, and I'll put all the places and review all the places we go to on Instagram. So if you are going anytime soon, there'll be lots of recommendations over there, and I'll put someone here. Maybe I'll do something similar to when we went to Italy last year, and just do like a kind of like summary video talking about what I liked, what I didn't like, kind of thing, and listing all the places we went to, and showing you pictures instead of necessarily like a vlog style video, because I know you guys enjoyed the Amalfi one last year, and I feel like our Amalfi one was very much like we're doing not on a budget, like we're obviously going to go and enjoy ourselves, but we are going to be a bit wiser, because I think it's going to be quite expensive. Be wiser about what we spend. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to close it off here before I start rambling. The problem is when I do this videos, I get a bit confused on like when I stop and start the videos because I'm doing stuff. I get distracted and I forget what I'm talking about, so I don't know how jumbled this is going to be. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video, which will be a vlog style video. And then the one after that's going to be packing with me to go to New York, and I'm going to show you all the outfits I've got planned, because I'm trying to be organised, because like I said, the weather, it's going to be cold, so I want to make sure I've got enough layers and I'm ready, and because the amount of times I pack for things and then I get there and I'm like, I've got nothing to wear for all these different occasions, because we're going to go for like a few nice dinners and stuff, so I want to pack some nice stuff as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video.